Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I figured we'd do my favorites and fails video for the month of February. February is a pretty shorter month, so I feel like I didn't have enough time, but like I did, but I feel like I didn't. So we're gonna go through all the products that I loved and some products that I didn't love. So let's go ahead and get started. The first product in my favorites for the month of February would be the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Lure palette. I obviously love this palette. This palette is beautiful. It's a little bit on the pricey end at $46, but you can use discount codes with it as well. I love it. It's been used multiple times and every time I use it I get compliments on it, which makes me feel even better about it. So definitely recommend checking this palette out. It's one of my favorites that I've tried so far from Blend Bunny. I also love the theming of this palette. The mermaid theme is very fitting and I love the piratey names in it as well. It makes me want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean every time. But I do really enjoy using this. And then my second product is actually Blend Bunny's Precision Tape. I've been using this a lot when you want like a clean line. It's very not irritating. It's a light stick, but it gives you enough so that you can catch shadow, give your eye look more of a sharp crease, and I really enjoy that about this. I feel like this is a very nice product. For $6, I like that you can get it in purple. And I feel like it helps like clean up a makeup look. So I definitely love that so much. My next product is actually a fragrance, and this one is by Skylar, of course. This is in Boardwalk Delight. This smells like cotton candy at the beach. I love it. It smells great. You gotta let it dry down because at first you get like that creamy coconut, but when you let it dry down, it is so nice. It is straight cotton candy and my boyfriend loves it. I love it. We enjoy this together. He's just always like, you smell really good. And I really appreciate it. I'm actually subscribed to the Skylar Scent Club. I really enjoy that subscription. And this retails for $30 regularly. I'm not sure if you can buy it if you're not a part of the membership though. I need to check that out. But I love this. I've already gone through half of this and I try not to use it so much. I did hear that Skylar was going to make this a full size. I have yet to see or hear anything about that, but I'm hoping that it comes out very soon because I definitely want to pick it up. The next product is definitely in probably a lot of my videos descriptions. I wore this today actually. I like how this makes my lips look. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lip Stain in Pinkies Up. I actually enjoyed this product a lot. I feel like when you use a little lip liner and you put this on, it just wears off perfectly, but it also looks really nice and juicy on the lips. $6, so you're not breaking the bank. I definitely feel like this is a nice product. I want to get it in more colors. I like the packaging. It's very small, fits in my purses very easily. I like the creaminess of it. I like this color. Pinkies Up. It's like a neutrally. It doesn't really do a good job at staining the lips, but it definitely helps your lips come together, and I feel like it helps it last longer as well. So that's a plus for me, and I've just really been enjoying that. And this next product is actually one I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag X for February. It's the Artist Couture Love Spring palette. This is in volume 1. This retails for $34 regularly, and I like that these blushes are not flat matte blushes. They are actually satin blushes, and then you get a blush topper in the center. I find myself gravitating towards this quite a bit. I like this thin packaging. It's very compact. I feel like if you are going somewhere in a pinch, it's great to just pick it up, put it on, and go. I feel like that's usually what I'm doing. I like the magnetic closure on the packaging as well. I like how fancy it feels without feeling, you know, expensive. And I would totally pay the $34 for this. I think it's totally worth it. And I really enjoy using these blushes. I like that it comes with a blush topper. I feel like a blush topper isn't really as popular as it used to be, but I definitely think that they should be more popular because, you know, they add something to blush, and I feel like you don't always want just a luminous blush. I like that I can customize the amount of luminosity that I get with this, so I definitely like that aspect of it. The next product I also got in my Ipsy Glam Bag X, and it's actually one of my first Kevyn Aucoin products. This is the Kevyn Matte Unforgettable Lipstick in Explicit. This retails for $30, but I actually really like this lipstick. It's creamy, it feels nice on the lips, it doesn't accentuate the dryness of my lips. I really like this. I don't know if I'd pay the $30 for it, but I really enjoy that I got it in my ex, and I've been enjoying using it on a pinch, like when I want like pinky lips without, you know, having to like be super precise. You can just throw it on. It's very easy, especially under the Pinkies Up lip stain from e.l.f. I love that thing, and I love combining the lips with it like as a topper. Perfect, you know, I love it. The next product is actually one that I've tried, I don't know, I would say recently, but I've worn it multiple times and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but I will explain why it didn't work. So this is the r.e.m. Beauty Midnight Shadow Liquid Eyeshadow in Fembot. First of all, this is gorgeous. The color of this is fantastic. I don't like the packaging. That's like the one thing. I hate the packaging of this. I feel like I pulled the doe foot off and there's nothing on it basically, and I have to like scrape it onto my eyelid. But once you get the product going and you get it on your lid and you blend it out, oh, is it so pretty. So I find that the best way to use this is by itself. You put a bronzer in the crease and you just top this over top. This is so sparkly and it lasts really long on the lids just on its own. I was scared. The first time I used it, I put primer on and then it got all gloopy and I was just like, wow, this sucks. But no, and then I actually tried it again on Valentine's Day of all days. I was like, you know, I really want to wear this. I feel like the color is perfect for Valentine's Day. It's like pinky with blue shimmers and it like shifts. So pretty. I love it. I hate the packaging. Like, I feel like she tried to do something with this packaging. I hate it. I wish it was just standard liquid eyeshadow packaging. I am not a liquid eyeshadow girly. I don't usually tend to like them. This is the exception. I want to see what other colors she has. This is such a good liquid eyeshadow. This retails for $16 and I would actually pay the $16 for this. I used my Ulta points. So I used my Ulta points on that, but I'm kind of glad that I did because I feel like when you're in a rush, that's gonna be really useful. And the next product is actually another r.e.m. Beauty product, and this is also quite literally shocking. This is the r.e.m. Beauty On Your Collar Plumping Lip Gloss in Chuckie. This retails for $17, and I honestly didn't think I'd ever fucking like this. But to my surprise, it's actually quite lovely with the Fembot liquid eyeshadow, and it kind of matches it perfectly. I didn't think I'd like the packaging of this. It's like a squeezy tube, you know? But I actually do. I feel like you can easily clean the top off after you know, put some gloss on. It's light. It's like a very sweet light mint. Definitely on the pricier end for what it is, but I like that it's not too minty. It's like a sweeter minty. It doesn't taste like shit, and I enjoy that about it. I think it's such a nice product. So if you're looking at some r.e.m. Beauty, I have two products here that I think would be really nice to try out. The next product I actually have been using for a bit now. This is the Curology Gentle Cleanser Lightly Foaming Face Wash. This retails for $12.99 at Target. This big bottle is going to last me quite a bit of time, and I do wish you could see like how much you have, but I feel like it's still heavy, so it's still got a good amount of product in there. I love this cleanser. It's like when I need a deeper clean and I want to feel like my skin is getting a deeper clean, I use this, especially when I'm wearing makeup like I am today. I feel like this is good to just clean it all off. I like that about this. I feel like it's pretty inexpensive, it's pretty accessible, and you can use it daily. It's for sensitive skin, it won't clog pores, it's fragrance free, paraben free, sulfate free, and cruelty free, which we know I love. I think this is a very nice product, especially if you have oily skin. I feel like this would work great for you. I feel like it does give you a good clean. I enjoy it. So now I want to talk about my top 3 palettes of the month. Now, I did a separate palette ranking video of my last 10 palettes, but usually I'm not using like 10 palettes in a month, so I want to do those, you know, consecutively. I don't know if I can do them every month, but I want to try. So I want to talk about the top 3 palettes that I can't put down. So this is the Shroud Cosmetics Moonfall palette. This has been just wonderful. I wore this multiple times to brunch, and every time I wear it, I would get compliments on it. Every time I would wear this palette, someone would tell me, your eyeshadow looks fucking beautiful. And like, that is the best compliment in the world. So of course I wore it again and again. You can see the imprint on these shades. You can see me touching them and using them. I actually wore Soulstone in the inner corner for my Valentine's Day look because I did use the Fembot eyeshadow all over the lid, but I did have to pop this out too because I couldn't not. This color story is just right up my alley. It's beautiful. The greens in here are beautiful. The purples are beautiful. The blues, I wore the blues once for brunch, and that's where everyone was just like, your eyeshadow looks incredible. That's the best feeling, okay? And it's not like men complimenting me, it's women complimenting me. Like, that's just the cherry on top, you know? Especially when they're complimenting my makeup. Stop it right now. I loved it. The next product that I want to talk about, I recently got this, but even though I just recently got this, this has blown me away. This is the Adept Cosmetics Inspired Palette. This is inspired by the show Arrow. I am so sad that Adept is not making this anymore. I wish more people can get it. This retails for $68. You were able to use discount codes. This is incredible. They have such a buttery, incredible formula. I've wanted to try their freaking eyeshadows forever, and ever since I finally got to try it, I'm stuck on them forever. Okay, I need to wear this one to brunch and see what people say. I need to. It's incredible. I was scared about the price and the fact that I've never seen the show Arrow. Packaging it's beautiful. Okay, this looks luxe. It looks like luxury. I pull this out and people are gonna be like, what the fuck is that? And it is fucking everything. Of course, I did videos with the Moonfall and this one, and I will link those in the description for you and up at the corners, but like, my goodness, this is just fucking incredible. I love it. I swatched this entire palette and I was just blown away. The mirror in here is high quality, even though I still have the protector on it. I have another one that I need to share. One final favorite for the month of February, and it is my Adept Cosmetics La Cienega palette. Now, aside from the stain, that's literally, it's killing me. It's killing me for real. It's killing me. But this was the first Adept palette that I got to try out. My mystery box shipped before my inspired palette did, so I got to try this first. And the mattes in here, beautiful. The shimmers though, incredible. I am obsessed with this row of shimmers. I'm so glad that I got this. I also got all the multi-chrome liners, but I feel like I still need to play around with those before I can put them in a favorites and fails. I love the multi-chrome ones, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like they get a little itchy on the eyelids, so I need to see if it's just like particular shades or what, but I need to play with those more. But this, I know I love. These shimmers are so freaking buttery soft, so sparkly. The multi-chrome's beautiful. I cannot believe that they, you know, they gave me this. They didn't give me this. I paid for this, but I can't believe they made it like just perfect. It's like such a perfect formula. I love the name of it. La Cienega. It reminds me of the Proud Family. If you don't know the Proud Family, I don't know what you're doing. Go watch it. It's so good. The La Cienega palette retails for $50. I believe it's sold out right now. I don't know when they're gonna restock it, but I hope they do. I love this palette. I love the Inspired palette, and I love the Moonfall palette. It was really hard for me to rank them. It was really hard. I was having a hard time. Yeah, those are my favorites. And I don't want to do this, but we need to get into the fails. Like, we have to get into the fails this month. The first fail that I have was not something I expected at first. We have the Essence Extreme Care Hydrating Glossy Lip Balm. This retails for $4.99. And at first I liked this. I was like, wow, this is pretty nice. It's pretty hydrating. It smells so bad, and like it tastes even worse. And I feel like if you're putting something in your mouth, it shouldn't taste bad and it shouldn't fucking smell bad. It's right under your nose. This is a nice formula, but it smells like fucking ass and I hate it. So I feel like I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I liked the way it looked on my lips. I liked the way it felt. And I was like, at first I was like, wow, this is really nice. I like the formula. And then I tasted it and I was like, ugh. it like ruined it for me. I could get down with the smell. I was like, the smell's fine, whatever, it works. But over time it just got worse and worse, and like it would linger in the mouth, and it's just not cute. It's not fun, it's not cute. So this is definitely a product from Essence that I fucking hate, and I want to throw it away. I want to throw it away after this video because I fucking hate it, you know. Okay, moving on. This is another kind of disappointment. I'm not gonna say I hate this product, but like, it's just disappointing. This is the r.e.m. Beauty Intersellar Highlight Topper. This retails for $22, and I feel like it retails for $22 for nothing. Giving nothing. It's giving basic, you know. It's giving, I feel like you can get this at the Dollar Tree, you know. I can get this at the Dollar Tree. I can get this from an eyeshadow. I can get this somewhere else. This is just, wow, $22. In that video I actually compared it to Essence the highlighter. This is in the shade Mesmerizing. This is so much better. It's kind of scary, you know. It's pretty similar for the price of $22 versus for $4. The formula feels buttery, it feels softer than the r.e.m. Beauty, and I just prefer this over this, considering this was $4 and this was $22. It's the price of a whole Morphe palette. I just did a video with Morphe and Glaminatrix, but regardless, $22, that's a lot of money for one highlighter. And it's not even a highlighter, it's a highlight topper. At first I was like, what the fuck is a highlight topper? And then I read it on r.e.m's Beauty website that it's something you put over top of liquid or cream. And I was just like, but a regular highlighter can do that for me. I don't need a topper. This is just upsetting. It's upsetting. It's boring. Boring. I like the pan embossing. I hate that the packaging doesn't open up all the way. I have better highlighters that I've paid less for. I don't know. If you're looking for a high-end highlighter, I featured this in my last month's favorites and fails. And I feel like you can definitely see like just how much more I love this compared to this. This is just absolutely wonderful. This is just wonderful. It has that luminosity that's just, it's so pretty. It's customizable. You can build it up. You can sheer it out. I love that about it. I feel like it's such a much better product, and it's a $3 price difference. So if you're looking for a higher end highlighter, Rare Beauty wins. They win. Selena did it with this. Ari, I don't know what you're doing, girl, but you need to get it together. Pull yourself together.
My God, pull yourself together.
Okay, the next product I was actually quite excited for, but when I put it on my hair, I was extremely disappointed. Okay, I don't know if I'm just picky with my scents or anything, but if you got this JVN hair mask in your Ipsy Glam Bag X for February, I need to know, do you like the way it smells? Because for me, it smells like man stink.
That shit stank, don't it? Ugh.
You know, like when you get like a really strong male cologne, and like, don't get me wrong, I love the smell of cologne. I love the smell of cologne. My boyfriend puts on cologne and I love smelling him. It sounds weird, but that's just how I feel. You know, cologne has been in my life for a very long time, but this does not smell like good cologne at all. It has like this cologne, but like a spicy cologne, like a cinnamon cologne. And I hate cinnamon. I am not a bitch for cinnamon scents. I'm so sad about this. I have a whole tube of it and I don't know what to do with it. It smells like shit. I hate it. For $24, I would say skip on this. Get you a Briogeo hair mask, which I love those. They are a little pricier, but I'd rather have hair that smells nice than hair that smells like shit. Yeah, I love the packaging of this. I was hoping for like something fruity scented or something sweet smelling or even fucking florally. I don't care at this point, but this is just fucking horrible. I hate it. Okay, we'll just say I hate it and we'll move on and I'll stop smelling it. Okay, we'll just do that. The next product is actually another product that I'm kind of disappointed in. It works sometimes, it works other times, sometimes it doesn't want to work. It's the Curology Emergency Spot Patches. These are available at Target for $9.99 and you get 40 patches. Now I wanted to try the Mighty Patch. My store didn't have it. I talked to an employee and she said, well, I mean, we don't have that on the shelf right now, and if you order it online, they're just gonna cancel your order. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's great. So I just picked up these Curology ones instead because they didn't want to work at my local Target. You know, my local Target never has anything. So I've just accepted the fact that my local Target never has anything. So I bought these. And I like that they're like invisible on the skin, like you can barely see them. And I feel like they work sometimes, you know, sometimes. Like when the pimple is just right and like this is placed in just the right position and like it works. It works sometimes, but most of the time I feel like I'm just wasting them because they don't work. I have 40 and I've used up a whole sheet and I feel like it hasn't really helped my acne or my pimples too much. And I've been breaking out a lot. So I would know. You know, I don't feel like we need this whole box for this. This is what you get in here. Okay? Why do we need this whole box? I am confusion. I need to know. I don't know, but I'm not a fan of this. I thought I'd be a fan. I am not a fan. I wanted to try the Mighty ones and see what I feel. These are... they work sometimes. The next product I got in my BoxyCharm for the month of February, and I did not use it, but I know that I'm not a fan of Beauty Bakerie's eyeshadow formula, so I feel like this will go up on my Bakerie for very, very cheap. But you know how I said that r.e.m. Beauty's highlighter is nothing special for $22? That's how I feel about this eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette normally retails for $38. Do you see any like foiliness in these? I just don't. So I didn't use this, but I know that it would have been here anyway. You know, I know it just would have been in here anyway. So I did myself a favor and I didn't freaking open it or use it, so I can probably sell it because Lord knows my wallet needs that right now. I won't sell it for $38 because I don't think that's what this is worth. Maybe like $8 because that's probably what it cost them to make. I don't mean to be a hater, but like it's just boring. I just don't like this. It's
It's sad.
I think it's hideous, boring.
This is another disappointing one. We're just full on disappointing everything. So I got this because I've heard everyone and your mother talk about how good this Fenty Skin Plush Puddin Intensive Recovery Lip Mask with pomegranate stirrels and vitamin E is. This retails for $22. And when I say I went to Sephora just to pick this up for $22 fucking dollars, and I'm not sure if I like it, that should tell you everything you fucking need to know. First of all, look how dirty this gets. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You have to twist this. You have to twist it and it clicks. And sometimes when you click it and you click it too many times, you won't even see the product moving because it's so thick, right? But then you start putting it on and then more comes up the top and then you're like, fuck, and then you have to put more on and then you're just drowning in lip mask and it'll probably more will come out. Like I wish it was more of like a push, like a tap and then like you scoop it and that's it, like one, instead of having this mechanism that is kind of like, it's kind of like, well, did you get enough or do you need more? And then you get more and it's just like, oh wait, you got too much now, deal with it. So I feel like for $22 that's just a lot to pay for a lip mask that you're just not sure of. And that's how I feel right now. So we're putting it in the fails because if I don't like it for $22, it's a fail. I feel like using it consistently, I have noticed my lips not as dry, but they're still dry. So I feel like no, just no. I really want to try the Milani one, the citrus one. I want to try that. It's $10, so it's like half the price of this. I really like the Kimchi lip mask. It comes in like a doe foot applicator. I feel like that one is amazing. ColourPop makes really good lip masks. I like those as well. This one just isn't for me. Okay. And the last fail that I have actually is another one of those that like works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. So it's the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation in 210N and this retails for $30. And I got this in my BoxyCharm. So you gotta shake it. That's like a given. I understand that I have to shake it every time I use it. I know. I tried to wear this on Valentine's Day because I wore it for the first time in my BoxyCharm unboxing. I used the same primer, the same method, and it started to break apart on me. It started to just not look good on me. And I was just like, well, I shook it and I used the same primer. What is happening? I tried to use it again today. It was actually going to go in the favorites section of this video, but it started to break apart on my skin today. I have some dryness around my nose because I was getting stuffy and I had to blow it often. So my nose started to get dry, and on my nose it just looked fucking disgusting. I don't know what happened. I don't know what is in here that's just not cooperating with me. Same primer that I used the first time. The same thing. I haven't done anything different. I used the same brush. I used the same sponge. It was clean. It had no product. I want to know why this works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. I want to know. I had to switch and use my Makeup by Mario one. That works all the time. And like if I'm playing like, will it work today or will it not work today? I don't want to use it. And that's just where I'm at with this. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I hope it's just me. I feel like it's not though. It's like, will I work today? We don't know. Will I work today? I guess we'll have to see. And like if I'm dealing with that, I'm not gonna use it. It's like playing games with me, man. I'm serious and I don't want to play. I feel like this video was longer than I anticipated, but those were my favorites and fails for the month of February. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Help a girl out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello everyone. I didn't even... I also love the theming. I also love the theming of this palette. The mermaid theme is very fitting. This retails for $46, so it is pricey, especially on top. If you're looking, this is the Curology. It's a palette, bitch. If you don't know the Proud Family, Uncultured. Fuck, I keep doing this. Which at first I was like, what the fuck? Oh fuck, now I'm gonna smell like that all day. Oh, like...
I smell it. You're making me.
Because I don't want to play